a smart investor. I dare say that because I understand the cryptocurrency markets and I am up to date on every new development, fintech, and blockchain ecosystem. All because I watch the Inside Blockchain show on Crypto TV Plus. Every Monday morning, Crypto TV Plus brings you news headlines of top stories, interview with an expert, and give you detailed market analysis to enable you make the right business moves. Now you too can become a smart investor if you don't miss it. The Inside Blockchain show, only on Crypto TV Plus. Oh, hi. I'm a smart investor. I dare say that because I understand the cryptocurrency markets and I am up to date on every new development, fintech, and blockchain ecosystem. All because I watch the Inside Blockchain show on Crypto TV Plus. Every Monday morning, Crypto TV Plus brings you news headlines of top stories, interview with an expert, and give you detailed market analysis to enable you make the right business moves. Now you too can become a smart investor if you don't miss it. The Inside Blockchain show, only on Crypto TV Plus.
Don't forget you.
Hello and welcome to the program. This is Inside Blockchain live on Crypto TV Plus. I am Tony Obiajuru. Coming up on today's program, Obinna Iwuno celebrates knockout victory over Ophi Rume and Osagie Ighodaro to clinch General Secretary of SiBAN. Paxful plans to build a business incubator in Nigeria, says the CEO, Youssef. And finally, on the program, Bitcoin breaks yet another milestone above $24,000. Could this be as a result of the big boys coming into the space? Right before we get on with the conversation, after a very successful process for the position of General Secretary, Obinna Iwuno celebrates knockout victory over Ophi Rume and Osagie Ighodaro to the newly elected General Secretary. This result was collated by the Electoral Committee under the supervision of the independent observers and handover done over the course of last week. I am now joined by Obinna to discuss his growth agenda for the self-regulatory body, SiBAN. Hello, Mr. Obinna. Thank you for joining me on the program. How are you doing? I can't seem to hear you, Obinna. Can you take that again? All right, let's just get on with the conversation then, Obinna. First of all, I would like to congratulate you, right, on winning the election to be the Executive Secretary of SiBAN. Let's just get your reaction as to what your growth agenda is for this body. Obinna, you might have to turn on your microphone. It appears that you're on mute. Moving on. Paxful, the leading peer-to-peer online marketplace for the sale of Bitcoin and gift cards, plans to set up a business incubator in Nigeria. Now, this was made known through a tweet made by the CEO, Youssef, on Friday. Now, according to the tweets, Paxful has a big plan to grow its local Nigerian team by 10x and also to build an incubator. He further added that Nigeria is the lion. The company had in September appointed a regional manager, Nina Nwachukwu, in a bid to expand its presence in Nigeria. This decision was to enable the firm listen to its users more carefully and to continually ensure that their concerns are addressed. Now, over to the discussion with Obinna. Obinna, if you can hear me, can you try take that line again? No, you are actually on mute. Obinna, check that you're on mute, please. Okay, so it seems we are having a little bit of little glitches here in connecting with Obinna. So we're going to be going on a very quick break. And when we come back, we're going to be bringing you more details, so stay tuned.
Great opportunities are presented to us every day. But sometimes we miss them, living a life of regret and what-ifs. Opportunities come but once. Or maybe not. Now, digital money revolution has come to Africa. Wealth is no longer for a selected few. Money has been redefined. Introducing Tatcoin. Tatcoin is Africa's utility token that gives you access to a life of endless possibilities. You can shop, buy real estate, travel, invest, and build wealth. For more information, visit www.work.com.
Why is my speaker off?
Have you had a first crypto comedy show in Africa? Now you've heard.
Where you get updated, educated, and entertained.
On everything blockchain and fintech.
Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms at Crypto TV Plus.
Do not miss Crypto Roast every Friday, showing on Crypto TV Plus.
This is Cynthia Petian with AWS Mining.
I'm Alexia Hefty-Rossier.
I'm Anand Mohan from Technobrain.
This is Anu Bardwaj from Women Investing, Women Digital.
And you are watching...
You're watching
Crypto
TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus. Stay tuned.
Oh, hi. I'm a smart investor. I dare say that because I understand the cryptocurrency markets and I am up to date on every new development, fintech and blockchain ecosystem. All because I watch the Inside Blockchain show on Crypto TV Plus. Every Monday morning, Crypto TV Plus brings you news headlines of top stories, interview with an expert, and give you detailed market analysis to enable you make the right business moves. Now you too can become a smart investor if you don't miss it. The Inside Blockchain Show, only on Crypto TV Plus.
All right, welcome back and many thanks for staying with us. Just before we went on that short break, we're trying to communicate with Obinna Iwuno, and it seems we're finally had a breakthrough. Obinna, if you can hear me now, how are you doing? Awesome. So let's just get on with the conversation. Thank you for joining me on the program. First of all, I would like to congratulate you, right, for winning the Executive Secretary of SiBAN. Let's just get your thoughts on the growth agenda that you talked about for this self-regulatory body.
Okay. Like you all know, the SiBAN is the self-regulatory body for the blockchain industry in Nigeria. Okay. And just in the just concluded elections, the president, who is Senator Ihe, talked about a 4-point agenda, which is policy development, regulatory intervention, blockchain education and adoption, and of course collaboration for innovation. So what we are going to be doing as the secretariat, because the secretariat, like you know, is the engine room of the association. So we are poised to see that these 4-point agendas are actualized. All right. So, and all of the vice presidents are aligned on this mission, for every office. So in the secretariat, I intend to be running an effective, efficient, and innovative secretariat, and run a secretariat that will give all of the offices the support and the resources that they need to actualize their goals and visions for SiBAN. All right. So that is what you're going to be seeing from the secretariat. All right. So my tenure as the executive secretary of SiBAN, you are going to be seeing efficiency, you are going to be seeing effectiveness, you are going to be seeing innovation. Why did I say this? Because the first point of contact of anybody who comes into SiBAN, either from inside SiBAN or outside SiBAN, is the SiBAN secretariat. All right. So you see that the SiBAN secretariat is a very important office and a very sensitive one. So the perception that anybody is going to get about what SiBAN is from the secretariat. If anybody wants to know what SiBAN is from the secretariat. It's the secretariat that interprets the goals and the visions and the roadmap and the direction that the association is going. So the secretariat needs the most capable hand to run it, and not just run it also. Another thing that we are going to be doing at the secretariat is to make sure that everybody who is a member of SiBAN has that feeling of a sense of belonging, one, and they are given opportunities, because we are all unique. All right. And everybody is talented in a different way. So we want to run a collaborative government, an all-inclusive government. So I call it inclusive participation, where everybody is given room to express. Okay. So we are going to be giving room and opportunities to our members who have ideas on how we can move SiBAN forward, on how we can make our goals or achievable, or how we can make things better. So everybody is carried along, everybody is brought on board. So this is more like a SiBAN for all governments. All right. So I am going to be ensuring that that happens. So these are some of the things that you'll be seeing from the secretariat. And also we are reaching out to a lot of players in the industry, the organizations, regulatory bodies, policy makers, so from this secretariat, we are going to be creating a very very good and close relationship with these people, transition of our goals as a body, an organization, and an association. So these are some of the things that you are going to be seeing from the.
All right, interesting. I believe I had the current chairman of SiBAN on the program
Secretariat.
recently. Yes, and he talked about his 4-point agenda, and I remember clearly that education or driving education is actually part of it. Now, if you consider the work that has been done by the previous administration in terms of driving crypto education and awareness in the space, are you confident that this particular administration, your administration, will do a better job in terms of driving crypto education in the space?
Yes, I am 101% confident that this administration is going to do a better job in crypto adoption. All right. So why do I say so? First of all, I being the secretary, I am responsible for the effective running of the organization. So what am I going to do? I am there to assist the VP on blockchain education and adoption. And look at the interesting fact about it. I come from an education background. Of course, you know, I am the founder and the community lead of the Crypto Bootcamp. And the Crypto Bootcamp is an education-based platform, all right, that is specially focused on blockchain and cryptocurrency, the fourth industrial revolution, the global digital economy, acquisition of digital skills. So being from an education background and also having a vice president on blockchain education and adoption, who is the founder of BEI, another education platform, I think that we are going to do far, far much than we had even anticipated in the area of education. Because if you look at the 4-point agenda of this administration, you would also see that blockchain education adoption is one of the 4-point agenda. So it's actually a key focus for us. So you would be seeing a lot of drives towards education. You are going to be seeing a lot of programs and projects in the area of education. So I believe that we would achieve more. Even at the Crypto Bootcamp for the coming year, we have a vision to educate 1,000 youths across Africa. All right. Now, this 1,000 youths across Africa also includes Nigeria. And then imagine what if we, as just one education body, has this goal. Imagine what the all other education in the organization, because SiBAN is a community of communities. SiBAN is a community of communities, you know. So we have several education platforms which we are going to be collaborating with. So I am very, very confident and proof positive that we are going to do much more than we even anticipated or intended to do in this administration in terms of education adoption.
All right, thank you so much, Obinna. Because of time, let me just ask you this question before I let you go on the program. If you look at that 4-point agenda that you mentioned as well, of this particular administration, policy development, right, regulatory intervention, blockchain education and adoption, which we've just talked about, and collaborative innovation. Now, let's focus on the regulatory intervention here. When you say regulatory intervention, we've actually seen the government making decisions by first creating a strategy framework document for the adoption of blockchain here in Nigeria. We have seen the likes of SEC as well create classification or a regulation framework or regulatory framework itself for digital currencies and digital assets. Now, how or what role will this administration play in helping SiBAN bridge, that relationship gap, if there is, between the self-regulatory body itself and organizations like SEC, like the financial ministry as well, and the government, to be able to work collaboratively?
okay, engaging players in the industry, like I said. And of course, these regulators, one of our key focus on this is policies that will help the industry to grow. All right. Regulations that will not stifle innovation, because let's not forget that the cryptocurrency and blockchain space is technology. It's not just a commodity market. It's a technology, and for every technology there is constant innovation. So if the regulators or the policymakers come up with rules which is not going to encourage the industry to grow, then it is to the detriment of all. So the gap that we are going to be bridging here is because we have a better access to information and data blockchain space. So we are going to be providing these informations as a way of guide, as a way of guide to them, so that when they are making these laws, like you mentioned, the blockchain adoption strategy framework that was carried out, I think that was last month by NIDA. All right, we were there to offer our own counsel in structuring this framework, so that this framework can actually go in the direction that will help the government to actualize its goal of the government is targeting $6 billion from blockchain adoption. So we are going to be providing the necessary information and counsel, all right, and then make sure that these things are done in a way that it is for growth and innovation, for the expansion of the industry, so that whatever regulation that is being made is going to be to the benefit of both the players and the regulators at the same time. So it wouldn't be to the benefit of one and to the detriment of the other. That wouldn't go so well for the industry. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Obinna, for speaking with us this morning. Do have a great day.
Thank you so much for having me, Tony.
Thank you. All right, moving on. Bitcoin has broken yet another major milestone over the weekend when it reached above $24,000 for the first time in its history. The new all-time high has also resulted in a boost to other altcoins, most notably Litecoin, which went up by 50%. Now, the increasing enthusiasm for Bitcoin and the price surge is rumored to have been driven by institutional investors. How true is this? Let's find out. Eddie joins me on the program. Eddie, thank you for joining me on the program. How are you doing this morning?
I'm fine.
All right. Great. Now, we've seen a whole lot of institutions since the amount of money that has been invested in purchasing Bitcoin. Do you believe this is the reason why we are seeing the price surge in Bitcoin? Last week on the program, we were still discussing the possibility of Bitcoin hitting $20,000. Today, we are discussing Bitcoin at $23,000 or above $23,000. Do you believe that the institutions who are coming into the space and pumping money in this price surge?
All right, thank you very much, Tony. Tony, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm with you. Go ahead.
All right. It's quite interesting the way Bitcoin has been adopted globally right now. So many institutions, corporate bodies, individuals, the billionaires of this world, the bourgeois, they're beginning to see that the safe haven right now where they can actually harness and make some good money, okay, with everything going down globally, okay, is in the crypto space. So they have no choice but to direct their funds in that to Bitcoin and the likes. And you see that has gone a long way, okay, to push Bitcoin to what we are seeing right now. Don't forget that in the last couple of weeks that I've been on this show, I've always said one thing, okay, that with the number of people coming in, including novice, all right, including people who don't even know, who don't have the complete knowledge about cryptocurrency. Now they're also coming in with what we call FOMO, fear of missing out. They're also getting in, all right. Yes, all of this playing out, and because we have limited number of Bitcoin, limited number of this cryptocurrency. Now what happens? The price will continue to go up because it's all about demand and supply. All right. Now, don't forget, I also mentioned on this show a couple of weeks ago that Bitcoin, if it crosses the 20,400 price, first 19,300, if it cut across that and it get to 20,400, okay, and it gets above 2,400, then we look out for a very a strong spike, especially with the fact that so many persons are coming into this space. But that has not taken anything away from what our algorithm talking about to know it is still saying, all right, with crypto. So I'll be talking more about that as we make progress in this show.
All right. Now we saw, right, recently that over the course of this weekend, the likes of Microsoft announcing that it will now be using Ethereum, right, for its gaming platform. We also have seen a British fund firm, Rofa, investing over $675 million into Bitcoin as a defensive mode. Or a defensive move rather. So let's look at the possibility of, of this maintaining its momentum, right? Because Eddie, you still believe, according to your algorithm last week Monday, that's the arrow is pointing downwards. Are you saying that this price surge is not going to be up, or is not going to run? Some Bitcoiners are claiming that Bitcoin will never see below $20,000 again.
Yeah, I still very much believe it's only time that will tell. I remember when algorithm first came and told the whole world in 2017 that Bitcoin was going to go down, while the entire world kept saying Bitcoin was going up. It played out, and at $3,000. When everyone kept saying Bitcoin was going to go further down, our algorithm said Bitcoin was going to shoot up. All right. So following that, today Bitcoin is broken the all-time high of $20,000 of 2017. Okay, and we are in different high right now. Yes, why not? Because of all that is playing out now, so many persons, I still expect something higher than what we are seeing. The price higher than what we are seeing right now. Okay, but don't forget that people are in this are here to play game with what we have. Okay, they are here to play games. So let us not get carried away. Let us not lose our guards. It can only take time. All right, but watch out. Yes, so many persons out there are saying Bitcoin can never go below $20,000 again. On one hand, watch out, it's going to go very far. On the other hand, like I did mention, and my advice is stand, do not get all your funds, your entire portfolio into what is playing out right now. Beautiful. The little you had there, are giving you 50%, are giving you 100%. That's pretty fine. Still allow a little to run now and just follow as the markets go. Again, you need to trade with caution because not everyone dropping their money in right now, making all the noise that you hear, okay, in the news, actually in your favor. Just take note of that.
All right, that's very important. And I'll also not fail to mention that during the course of last week as well, I had the pleasure of hosting the Bantu blockchain launch, which saw the likes of the CEO of Sterling Bank in attendance. All those big guys, the CEO of Verve International, the CEO of InterSwitch, and System Specs as well. These big guys are beginning, to look in the direction of working with the blockchain or leveraging the blockchain infrastructure to build their individual solutions. And I agree with you there. Now, let's get on with the details, right? What is the price of Bitcoin right now in the market?
Yeah, at the moment, we see Bitcoin still playing around $24,000. Okay, just hitting 24, trying to come down and all of that, which is very good. Okay, which is very good for as many that actually came in when Bitcoin was $9,000, $10,000 and all that. We've seen people make over 100% of their portfolio in the last couple of months, in the last 2-3 months. Okay, and a lot of jubilations everywhere, many waking up. And please, before I go further, I want to say this, which for me is very key. How much do you know? All right, knowledge is very key here. I remember I had so much of Bitcoin in the past, and I lost everything due to ignorance. Just little information that I have right now that I never had, okay, cost me all of that. Exactly what is playing out right now. So many persons getting in and making all the noise, getting people into it through media, and people are getting in as well. I can tell you, when the time is ripe, they will take the carpet off your feet. They will take the carpet off your feet. So be careful. Now, there's need for you to get the right education, and that's what we offer in To Know It. Okay, where you are taught, even from the very basis. I connected with a woman yesterday who actually resides in Equatorial Guinea, and we're like, I've seen you talk about this cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and I begin to see what is playing globally. What is it all about? I said, well, it is good you learn from the place of knowledge. Please don't just get your money in there because others are making money from it. So knowledge, and that's what we represent in To Know It. So try to get in and have the same knowledge that is available to me right now.
Okay.
Which is very, very important. Bitcoin at $23,000, $23,900. Sorry, Tony?
Yes, I was just going to mention that Frank Daya joins me as well, and I would like to bring him up on this conversation. Eddie, you talked about the fact that you've been in this place before and losing quite a lot of money in Bitcoin as well. Frank, thank you for joining me all the way from Kenya. I believe you yourself, you have your own personal story in terms of the way you've got your finger burnt. In a time like this where institutions, you know, the big boys, the big players are coming into the space and bringing a whole lot of money into the space. Is this a time to believe that Bitcoin will never, you know, see below $20,000? So just share your experience before I come back to you, Eddie.
All right.
Having me, Tony. I think the story of losing money in the crypto space is something that, sorry, everyone who's been in the space for a while can relate to. Excuse me. So we understand that, for example, the opportunities that people were presented even in the past, I've known situations whereby, before I get to my own story, where people were being paid in Bitcoin for the writing gigs, for the, you know, just e-commerce sort of activities. And I know a lot of people who refused to be paid in Bitcoin. This was like 5-6 years ago. You know, you'd have a probably an online writing gig happening, and then your client says, "I'm going to pay you 87 Bitcoin." You're like, "No, I don't want Bitcoin. Just send me the USD. I can be able to convert that immediately." So those loss of opportunities are something that, of course, clearly is part of just the journey of most people. Personally, myself, yes, I've lost my private keys in the past. So it's something that it will be addressed as we see a lot of these big boys getting into the space. And I think now that also creates a very good opportunity for crypto custody, because as it is right now, it's not very convenient. It's not very easy for most people to just be able to manage their affairs in that regard.
All right, thank you so much, Frank. Coming to you, Eddie, can you give us a list, right, of the coins that we should be looking out for this week and people should pay key attention to?
Okay. very, very key and very important that we still set our eyes on the on Bitcoin, okay, which currently got we're still holding onto a very strong dominance right now, 66.2%. Looking at that on CoinMarketCap, 66.2% dominance in the crypto space. So Bitcoin is still one thing we should pay attention to. But please don't forget the caution. Don't get the entire funds in there. Just allow it to flow with that. And then we have Ethereum. So many adoptions, so many great players coming into the space of Ethereum. I still see Ethereum going to 800, even $1,000. Okay, and Ripple have actually done well for itself, but still watch out for what is coming. I remember the very first time I started taking advantage of to know its community. That was last year when I bought, when we were asked to buy a Litecoin at $23, $25. Okay, and I did. I bought Litecoin at $23, and I saw Litecoin moved, all right, from that amount to 130 something dollars, and that was about 500% plus, okay, that I got from there. Yes, I was only able to catch up with that with only 2 Litecoin, because that was what I could afford at that time, having made a lot of losses, okay, around that period. So going forward, I was still told by the community that Litecoin was going to drop from that amount to 50 and to even lower than that. And we saw it play that. And we're told that it's coming back up. And right now, Litecoin is at $116, $116. It has done about 50% in the last couple of days. The last 24 hours alone, Litecoin has done over 40%. Friends, this is one coin that we should look at. But don't forget, I also talked about BSV. Okay, BSV has really not moved at the moment, but I am still sticking my neck out for BSV. Okay, the particular price I was looking at, if we break the price lower, okay, we should see BSV going down. But right now, Bitcoin SV, that BSV has gotten above that, and I see BSV giving us about 200% and even more. But please don't forget that all of these, I am not a financial advisor. So whatever I'm telling you here, just know that it's due to the analysis that we have. Okay. And
yeah, we can say Eddie does not work directly with the founders of the cryptocurrencies that he's mentioning on the program. Yeah, interesting, Eddie. I'll just allow you finish up.
All right. So I still look at BSV doing pretty well. So that is one area we can actually stick our neck out for. One other coin that so many persons are really not paying attention to is Stellar, which is kind of following Ripple, SROP. Okay, now the DeFi coins, please Link and Co. The DeFi coins, pay attention to them. At the moment, we see these coins are following a trend created by Bitcoin. Well, very soon, they are going to be disconnected from Bitcoin. They won't be following the trend of Bitcoin anymore. In fact, I see more volumes, I see more money, I see more trend, I see more bullish movement in the altcoin. Okay, far better than what Bitcoin is doing right now. Yes, not just now. It will take a while for them to break away from the trend that Bitcoin has created for them, especially now that the big boys, the bourgeois out there are beginning to take advantage of the crypto space in general. All right, so friends, this is a lot of lives have been transformed. This is one space you can actually come in, but please don't just jump in like every other to play well in this space, and that exists with us.
All right, I've just been told that we need to go on a very short break. Thank you so much, Eddie, for joining me on the program. Right after this break, we are going to be hearing exclusively from our East Africa correspondent on the happenings in Kenya as well as Bitslato Africa this week. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Oh, hi. I'm a smart investor. I dare say that because I understand the cryptocurrency markets and I am up to date on every new development, fintech and blockchain ecosystem. All because I watch the Inside Blockchain show on Crypto TV Plus. Crypto TV Plus brings you news headlines of top stories, interview with an expert, and give you detailed market analysis to enable you make the right business moves. Now you too can become a smart investor if you don't miss it. The Inside Blockchain show, only on Crypto TV Plus.
Hey, welcome back. Many thanks for staying with us. This is Inside Blockchain live on Crypto TV Plus. At this point, I am now joined by Frank Dea, who happens to be our East Africa correspondent, to give us the latest happenings in Kenya, as well as Bitslato Africa this week. Frank, just give us, run us through what we are currently seeing happening in the crypto space latest.
Yes, thank you, Tony, for having me again. So I think one of the most outstanding things that has happened in the past week was actually in the nearby Uganda, where the Financial Intelligence Authority of Uganda has amended the Anti-Money Laundering Act to regulate virtual asset service providers. And the reason this is particularly very interesting, it's because that means even people who are the crypto players are going to have to report suspicious activities of large cash transactions, keep records, and undertake KYC. So it's something that sort of is enabling a better sort of ecosystem regulation for the players who are particularly in the crypto space. And this is sort of giving that confidence even from the government that it's something that they can pursue going further.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much for that update. Let's now talk about Bitslato. What are we seeing from Bitslato Africa this week?
Yeah, so interestingly, the previous week we've had a lot of, we'd have a number of online events, webinars, and I also want to announce that we have another upcoming webinar this Wednesday. It will be at 7 p.m. Kenyan time, and we're doing this in partnership with Bitcoin KE. And in addition to that, I think I also need to mention that we've had in the number of transactions that are being undertaken on the Bitslato platform. So just a quick roundup, we had about 0.134 BTC traded in Nigerian Naira and 0.11 BTC traded in Kenya shillings over the past week. And at the same time, I think going to remind our viewers about our ongoing giveaways. We have a total prize fund of $30,000, 7 different categories, and about 250 winners who will be, participating and winning. And exclusively for Africa, I think I also need to remind our viewers about Santa's Best Trader campaign, Polar Express, and the 12 days of crypto, which is still ongoing, and we'll be making announcements towards the end of the month. And also, Tony, let me also just remind our viewers about the iPhone giveaways. We're giving away a total of 12 iPhone 12s. We need to get winning because there's still a lot more to go. And we still have enough time to get this going. So there's a lot of information on this and more on our social media platforms, on Telegram, on Facebook, on Twitter, at Bitslato A on Twitter, Telegram, it's Bitslato A chat, and Facebook, it's Bitslato Africa. So I'd like to encourage more users to just get on board.
All right, thank you so much for giving us that statistics, as well as mentioning or also reminding our viewers of the ongoing giveaway. So if you remember last week, for those who joined the program last week, I mentioned you stand a chance of winning an iPhone 12. And apart from that, there are quite a number of giveaways that are currently ongoing by this platform, the BitLotto Africa. So if you're watching this program for the first time, you might want to slide into BitLotto Africa's Telegram group to get more information about this giveaway and participate as well. All right. Thank you so much, Frank, for joining me on the program. At this point, I just have to let you go.
Thank you.
All right. And that will be all on today's program. You can get more market updates and all the happenings captured within the world of blockchain and cryptocurrency on our website, cryptotvplus.com. Don't forget to follow us on social media at CryptoTV+ to get daily info on our programs. Thank you so much for staying with us. I am Tony Obiagiri. Until I come your way next week, keep trading and keep taking profits.
Great opportunities are presented to us every day. But sometimes we miss them, living a life of regret and what ifs. Opportunities come but once, or maybe not. Now, digital money revolution has come to Africa. Wealth is no longer for a selected few. Money has been redefined. Introducing Tatcoin. Tatcoin is Africa's utility token that gives you access to a life of endless possibilities. You can shop, buy real estate, travel, invest, and build wealth. For more information, visit www.tatcoin.com.